Sports betting brother, and hey, bring it up, and thanks for stopping by. My name is Boyd, I'm a sports betting market analyst with OddsJam.com. We teach you how to bet like a pro. Today I'm talking about Sporttrade. Sporttrade is actually a betting exchange, and it's got some massive, massive benefits, and I want to talk to you about that. So it's very important that we cover this because it's something to add to your betting knowledge and here at Bet School and help you with your ROI to make more money. So let's take a look. All right, guys, extra positive EV value for you here. Don't forget there's a 7-day free trial at OddsJam. If you haven't used that, haven't taken advantage of that, and you're a new user at OddsJam, make sure you use that free 7 days just to get used to all the tools, all the bells and whistles, all the data-driven information that helps you be consistent profiting in sports betting, especially here with football season. Also have the Boyd20, BOYD20, saves you 20% off the promo code there when you get signed up at OddsJam. Make sure you use that. Helps me out, helps them out, helps you out because you get some savings. 20% off your first 2 months of that subscription. What a better time during football season. And lastly, I've developed and put together a course. It's a video course of about 25, 26 videos broken up in little chunks to really help you get educated and expedite your knowledge base to use the tools at OddsJam. Really hit the ground running with all the tools by having that available. So if you want that, let me know in the comments down below. I'll get that sent out to you right away. So lots of good stuff there to help you get educated and be profitable. But right now, let's take a look at Sporttrade. All right, guys, let's jump into Sporttrade. Sporttrade is a betting exchange. A betting exchange is much different than just your regular sports book. And there's a number of reasons why. There's a number of benefits. And what I want to do is go through some of this with you because, unfortunately, it's just in New Jersey and Colorado, but there's a ton of people that are going to be able to use this to your advantage. So, again, an exchange is basically the ability to trade bets with less commissions, with less vig, and you get a true idea of what the markets are doing. So they have what's called an order book. And again, this is all going to be on your phone in the New Jersey and Colorado markets. I'm going to be doing a ton more videos. However, again, even if you're not in the Colorado, New Jersey areas to take advantage of this, you can use this as a tool at OddsJam because they have their odds, their lines, and things like that here. And you can see the logos of Sporttrade pop up. And again, this exchange is showing you a lot of things. I want to pull up a quick example. Let's just pull up a quick example here. Say the Tampa Bay Rays Orioles MLB game, in that you can see very clearly to win for the Rays, to win for the Orioles. You can see the dollars. The dollars, if you're going to buy at this at the minus 130, this is all in probability and different scale of maybe how you would see the regular bets at a sports book. They show you the dollars. So, at plus 122, there's a little bit more money here than selling the Rays, so you can kind of determine and detect which way the market's going by where the money's going. Okay. So if there are a higher amount of people selling or buying on certain sides, whether it's the spread or the run line in baseball or the money line, you can get a good idea of which direction the markets are going. And you can see totals, mainline bets, things like that. You can see the markets are kind of where the dollars are and where the lines are headed in many different games and events. And it's just, I've always said, if a person just kind of knew where the money was, that would sure help out. You can see, why the line is moving in a particular direction and, why it's going in a certain tangent. And tell you is what's moving the market. Let's pull up another one here just at random. Let's pull up a college football game. We have a Navy-Memphis game coming up. Again, it's going to show you the money line, and it's also going to show you, again, these. This is an NFL scale here. Okay, so I kind of jump back to the NFL, but it's going to show you the odds. I mean, you can get plus 2.5 with the Colts, whereas a lot of the other market is at plus 1. So it's going to be a good indicator. We'll pull up this Colts-Texans game just as a sample, again, of kind of comparing. You can see the contrast, the big contrast in lines and odds, and also the VIG here. They're going to have a lower VIG because it's an exchange and not a sports book, where the sports book's charging the commission of their own, whether it's minus 110, minus 120, minus 125, etc. So it's a much more efficient way to make your trades. So actually, let's jump back into that Colts game, that Indianapolis game, and we'll take a look at that line. Just here is literally a live experience. So want to show you kind of how this can adjust relative to the point spread. And here you go. You can see right now on the buy side, the Colts at plus 2.5 is about $2,400 in this particular scenario, whereas they're selling the Texans. They're selling it, getting rid of it. They're not as much buyers at that line. And so then you can go up to the 3.5. Now we start to have a few more buyers. Again, worse odds. But what it's doing is this minus 199 is giving you a better idea of the dollars and where the money is. So again, at 3.5, not so many buyers. A lot less buyers. So kind of showing you direction of not only the spread and the money line, but also the totals. So if you scroll down here, you can sort of see where the equilibrium is. This 39.5 and 40 seems to be a little bit more of the balanced area, to where you have buyers and sellers at about a 50-50 clip at that 39.5. So if you see the lines going in a particular direction here, you can determine if it might continue to go that way, and if you want to jump in and take advantage of that, or if you want to wait and sit that out a little bit and maybe wait for that line to get better. So this is all just good market-driven information using OddsJam, along with this tool of trades. Another thing you can do is you can trade out of your position at Sporttrade. So if you get into a trade, you're halfway through the game, you can sell your position, as opposed to regular sportsbook, which they don't let you do that as much. Some of them do. Some of them have some periods of time where you can, I guess, escape or have a stop loss. Sporttrade allows you to change your position if things aren't going in direction, and you can also buy back in. Let's say the second quarter you were to sell your position and then turn around and buy back in the third quarter a little bit later. You can always do that. But this order book is something you can pull up all the games, all the information, and find out specifically the direction of the markets and kind of how much money is going on the markets. And so, we can really get a good idea, especially with the NFL game, some of the volume of dollars. You can see obviously a lot more dollars, a lot higher dollars in these markets. It's showing the buy and the sell side at what price points seem to be, the crux of, more of a buy when this line's dropped, more of a sell, obviously, at this price point. So you kind of find that equilibrium where the markets are going, and it really helps you determine where you want to be. Cool tool, really cool platform. I'll be doing a lot more videos and a lot more education on Sporttrade, but if you have this in Colorado, New Jersey, and even if you don't, you can use the data that OddsJam offers as part of the sportsbooks here. It's part of the list of all the sportsbooks. You can pop that in there and use the data coming from Sporttrade to help you understand what I'm seeing, what I'm showing you here, if you happen to be in a different state. So really, really cool new thing. Ask any questions you have down below. I'd be happy to do more education on this exchange as the exchanges are becoming more readily available. Very cool thing, because it helps the competition and the pricing in the markets. Also helps lower the VIG. Helps you sell in and out of positions. And there's a million good reasons. There's not any limits. You get limited at these locations periodically. Well, you don't have any limits. And so it is a phenomenal opportunity, and I'll be doing a ton more information on it, but I wanted to introduce it to you as it's new in Colorado, and I'll be, again, happy to answer any questions in the markets that you might have down below. All right, guys, there you go. There's a quick intro on Sporttrade, and using Sporttrade, no matter if you're in Colorado, New Jersey, or wherever you're located, you can use the information, use the data, and certainly using it in the states of Colorado and New Jersey is a huge, huge, huge plus, because you have so many benefits of so many things that you can do to facilitate your trades, facilitate your bets, and arbitrage. They welcome arbitrage. There's all kinds of methods to profit using this tool and as this exchange that it is. So hope you enjoy this. Any questions, again, leave them down below, and appreciate you stopping by. Let's go make some mathematical money.